Ngayon ay araw ng Huwebes, ika-4 ng Abril. Narito ang balitang aktibo, angkop na impormasyon na aming ilalathala at ako si Margaret Aguirre.
At ako naman si Francesca Marie Lotto, kasama niyo kami para sa mga balita ngayong araw para magbigay ulat. Ito ang mga maiinit na balita na bibigyan natin ng pansin ngayong araw.
Sa paglipas ng maraming taon, nababatid pa rin natin ang usap-usapang issue pagdating sa politika at kulturang popular. Sa mga gabi, mas lalo pa rin dapat mag-usapan ang ganitong klaseng issue. Ngayon, muli natin bibigyan diin kung ano ba ang relasyon ng politika sa kulturang popular, maging ang politika at ekonomiya pagdating sa epekto nito sa ating kultura. Narito ang aking kasama na si Alberto Blanza na magtatalakay ng nasabing relasyon ng politika at ekonomiya sa kultura.
Nagwagi si dating Miss World Vian Militario matapos makatanggap ng halos dobleng boto laban sa dating mayor na si Vincent Mantanes. Pumatok umano sa masa ang inihaing nitong programa na Vian kontra sa kahirapan, na ang pangunahing layunin ay ang ihaw ng mga tao sa kahirapan.
Of course, masaya at nagulat dahil hindi ko naman inaakala na ganun ang kalaki ang lamang ko sa kanya. And to think that this is my first time running for a position. Kaya medyo nakaka-pressure siya para sa akin dahil kailangan kong pantayan at lagpasan yung mga expectations nila para sa akin. Isa lang naman akong batang laki sa hirap. Kaya alam at ramdam ko ang paghihirap ng mga nasa laylayan. Kaya nga ang pinaka-focus ko ngayong masolusyonan na issue ng mga Angoneño ay ang kahirapan.
Nang tanongin naman ng mga taga-suporte nito kung bakit nila ito binoto,
matagal na kasi akong tagahanga niya. Alam nyo, bago pa siya sumali sa Miss World, talagang sumusuporta na ako sa kanya. Kaya nga naman, ngayon, nabigla siyang tumakbo bilang mayor, syempre bilang tagahanga, syempre susuportahan ko siya.
Kabilang kasi siya sa amin, ramdam niya yung paghihirap namin, kaya alam kong kaya niya kaming tulungan.
politics and popular culture beyond doubt have interaction and are connected with each other, especially in the Philippines, where known people such as artists, performers, singers, beauty queens, or even social media influencers are running, and some are now in the government positions. Just like in the third year, where the former Miss World just won a mayoral position. We can see in that scenario that popularity can win you in an election. You can also see in the news that the mayor uses the story that she came from poverty. That's why she knows and sees their struggles. But in reality, she only sympathizes with them to appeal and get their vote. Another example of this is when Joseph Estrada was elected president in 1998. He uses the Era para sa Mahirap slogan to tell the people that he is one with them. This convinced the people to vote for him, and to add to that, he is already an established actor who won another previous election. In these scenarios, we can conclude that populism is the prevalent political approach in the Philippines. Populism is an approach that pleads with the emotions of the people rather than logical thinking. Populists refer to themselves as the masses. They think that they know and understand them, claiming that they can stand up for them and provide for the people, for the needs of the people. They make some of the complex societal issues oversimplified and frequently sentimentalized. It is intended to make the populists more capable of solving societal issues than their competitors.
Mga entries para sa Metro Manila Film Festival, di umano'y walang action movies. Chairman ng MMFF ay may sagot dyan. Narito si Jana Salamida para bigyan tayo ng karagdagang impormasyon.
Kasama ko ngayon ang chairman ng MMFF para bigyan tayo ng pakayag patungkol sa pagtula ng action films dito sa Pilipinas. Istaryo, maaari ko bang itanong kung ano ang naging dahilan ng pagtula ng action films dito sa ating bansa?
Isa nga sa pinakadahilan nito ay dahil marami pinapakita ang mga action films na sa tingin namin ay hindi makabubuti para sa mga manood. Katulad na lamang ng mga barilan, mga madudugong bakbakan, pagpapakita ng mga illegal na droga, at marami pa iba.
The Killing of Agency, The Destruction of Philippine Cinema Under a Royal Regime, that is written by Carlos Hielo. This shows the history of action films in the Philippines during the regime of the Vice President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo. During this period, the action movies or action films here in our country are not open with this kind of genre because they think it is not appropriate. Since most of the action films contains showing of illegal drugs, using of guns, fighting, and etc. In this period, it was known to be the second people power revolution, which drew sharp criticism in the country. The Filipino action stars took a big part in making the action films in the Philippines. So now, let's proceed to the known action stars here in the Philippines. Firstly, we have Joseph Estrada, or known as Era. Era was born on April 19, 1937. He is from a family of 12 and he is the 8th son of Engineer Emilio Ejercito and Maria Marcelo. He studied in Ateneo de Manila from elementary to high school, and then when he was in college, he studied at Mapua Institute of Technology, taking an engineering degree. But then, he stopped because he wanted to pursue his acting career. Era's breakthrough success would arrive playing a notorious Tondo in film. Well, aside from Era, we also have Fernando Poe Jr., or we better known as FPJ, Tito Lapid, Robin Padilla, Ramon Revilla, and many more. Cielo stated that the Filipino cinema was dominated by 3 major studios. Each studio is owned by the richest families in the Philippines, which are LVN Pictures, Sampaguita Films, and Premier Productions. As the time goes by, the well-known action stars build their own studios too, such as Oshornak Production by FPJ and Saldi, but FPJ built his own studio named FPJ Productions, and lastly, GE Production and MR Production by Joseph Estrada.
Guro, nagwala matapos malamang wala sa listahan ng DSWD ang kanyang pangalan sa mga makakatanggap ng cash assistance. Nakatutok si Nadine Muslas.
Kamakailan lang ay isinapubliko ng DSWD ang listahan ng mga pamilyang makakatanggap ng financial assistance noong alas 10 ng Marso 2028. Isa si Albert Blanza sa mga individual na naglabas ng kanyang pagkadismaya at pagkagalit matapos hindi makita ang kanyang pangalan sa nasabing listahan. Makikita sa video ang panduduro at paninigaw ng lalaki sa labas ng DSWD.
Bakit wala yung pangalan ko dito? Ano to? Hindi naman ako makakatanggap ng ayuda. Lagi na lang ganito Para saan pa itong mga listahan ko? Para saan pa yan? Tawagin nga sa kapitana. Bakit tingnan nga ulit ko bakit wala ako dyan? Taxpayer ako. Magbabayad ako ng tama ng taxes. Wala ako natatanggap na ayuda. Napaka-unfair.
Middle class is a social class that separates the upper and lower classes. It is mainly composed of professional workers, government officials, and skilled workers. Sa mga nagdaang taon, pinaniniwalaan ng mga individual na sakop ng gitnang uri ay may kaya't hindi na inaasahang makisa sa mga programang pampinansyal ng gobyerno. That's one of the reasons why ulat at hirap tayong intindihin ang kanilang mga daing. Another factor that contributes to this idea is their active engagement in the consumption of popular culture, which in definition is a set of beliefs, practices, and the values that are prevalent in a society within a given time. In recent years, popular culture has been viewed as a requisite that indicates an individual's social class. It played an important role in keeping up with the latest trends, fashion, and food through various media outlets such as television, radio, mobile phones, and social media platforms, embodying the current time and era. While middle-class individuals are known to be the primary consumers of foreign goods as they tend to buy and pay not just for the experience, but also for its potential future gain. The truth is that a person's social class is influenced by their ability and willingness to indulge and patronize in popular culture. One example is going to the movies. We don't know if we'll like it, but we'll still watch it in the hopes that it would somewhat satisfy us. With this, it is evident that people tend to appreciate things that are within their budget because there is satisfaction and fulfillment in attainability.